Hello, everyone. What a pleasure it is to be back. Thank you all for watching. I was overwhelmed with the positive response given by the first stream. I don't know why. I just got taken down. Like, YouTube all of a sudden was like, let's just take you down. Just before you're about to go, I clicked live, and it was like, an error. Your video has violated the community guidelines. I don't know why. I'll have to figure that out. Cool. Thank you for watching today. There's 2 people watching the stream. One thing I will not do that I did do last time is I'm going to avoid looking at the chat. I was looking at the chat the whole time, and it was totally impeding with the workflow of the process. So we're going to stick. If you would have something that you'd like to say or you'd like to contribute to the piece in some way, if you have my phone number, you can text me. And if you don't have my phone number, your opinion isn't important. I'm just kidding. But text me or reach out to me some other way, and I will leave my phone on here, so we can stay in contact if you're like, oh, it's a great beat sound, it's a great sound. Hope everyone is safe. Hope everyone is doing well, is not going out of their minds. I was a little out of my mind today, lying around at home, kind of wishing that we can go back into our normal schedule. But in the meantime, let's make some music. It's a pleasure to be with you today. We have no technical difficulties, except that they kicked me off at the beginning. So we're going to just jump right into it. Let's do it. I had an excellent idea for today. For today's thing, I did a little more prep work for this stream. And one thing I did right away was I just made a file and saved it already. Because if you watched last stream, you'll know that I lost my work after about an hour, which is a bummer. And making music production usually takes more than an hour, which is why it's called Beats After Hours. Get it? Because it takes hours to do so. So that's the joke. I wonder if I'm centered here in the screen. Cool. Awesome. Hello. I hope everyone is well. I am looking forward to making some music with you today. Today I switched out my normal MIDI controller for another MIDI controller. See if it'll let me switch. Alt-M. Yes, nice. I apologize for that camera view. It's not amazing, but it'll do the trick. It'll do the trick. Awesome. So I'm feeling something a little more melodramatic. I was doing something a little more upbeat last time, but I'm thinking we want to. It feels like I'm very angry with the world right now. There's a lot of things happening that I wish weren't happening. The political response to this crisis has been underwhelming, in my opinion. So let's make something that lets all that frustration with the status quo out. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, this is one of my favorite plugins. It's called Sytrus, spelled Syts. What is it spelled? Sytrus, just like that. That's nice. Okay, but I like this plugin, and if you can't hear, then I'm sorry about it, but you can text me, or maybe I'll check the chat here. Cool. Oh, I gotta change my thing. Cool. So I'm thinking let's kick it off here. This is our playlist view, if you don't know. We're gonna just change our record to automation and notes and turn off audio and clips because we're not recording audio, we're recording data right now. So that's great. We're gonna name this pattern. We're gonna call it Tabla rhythm. We're gonna do that because I have an idea for this. I've got something ping-ponging in my head all day. A little like a melody that's been in my head, and I'm ready to I'm itching to get it out. So let's do that. Let's do just that. I want to set my metronome. I'm going to turn on my tap tempo, and I'm thinking like something like that. Okay, 85. Cool. Okay, making sure I have my everything is in order there. Okay. We're going to switch to pattern. We're going to turn on metronome, turn on recording, and let's scrap that. It's a little too slow, I'm realizing. I want it more like, let's try that. So here was the lick that I was thinking. It'd be like, something like that. As something, and we're gonna just blow it up and keep expanding it until it sounds like something epic. So let's do that. Cool. Still too slow. Look at me. Still too slow. Let's try 115. That was pretty good. I think we can live with that. We can make do. So I'm just gonna quantize here so I can get everything lined up in order. If you're enjoying this, feel free to share the link. I think the link is you could freely available to share. We're gonna quantize to step. No, I lied. We're gonna quantize to we're gonna quantize to half beat. Let's try that. What happened to the velocity on that boy? Oh. Okay, so here's the deal. On this MIDI controller that I'm using now. Whoops. Reset. What does that do? All right. Oh, I see. My key control for my other thing was conflicting with this key control. Okay, so the deal is I have this other keyboard that I'm working with, and the MIDI controls are totally different. So I have it set to the enter the note velocity. So that means how hard I push. I set it to enter at really low. So now when it enters the computer, it's all, see how this is these are the velocities. So this is how hard I push that the note, and it's all coming in at the same time. So we're gonna try and just make it like so. That's nice and loud. We're gonna go all the way down the line. Whoa. We don't want that. We're trying to zoom out. Okay, here we go. Cool. Let's just... Doesn't have to be perfect. This is how loud or how hard I want the keys to be pushed. And on my keyboard, I had set it all as uniform, but I really want it to be something like that. Whoops. See, this is where I'm gonna fix all my mistakes. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. I think that would make it more melodically interesting. Whoops. I think we should have a little bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. I like that because it adds a little tension with them. It's a major second here. But whoops. There we go. That's like it. I'm liking it. Dun 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 dun. Cool. I like it so far. So we're gonna just rename this. Whoops, not Graph Editor. We're gonna rename it. We're gonna call it Tabla, and we're gonna send it through mixer track 5. So now if you see, that's what I did. I just routed. So now whenever this plays, this from the plugin we just did, it plays through here and through the master and into your ears, which is hopefully what you want. It is what we want. We want you to be able to hear me. Okay. That's good. I like that. It's kind of an introduction to our melody, or what we're going to try to do. But I think we need a little filler, a little. So let's get a little harmor in this place. Let's go presets. We're going to go, we want something just to fill out the sound. So we're going to go pad, and there's some here that I really like. Is it Gotham? That is not the one that I want, although that could be interesting if we were to use that. Let's try this. That's also not what I'm looking for. Maybe I'm looking for something like... That's getting there. A lot of people don't like the use of... That's the worst piano sound. This is supposed to be a piano sound, so it's a preset where someone went and adjusted all these million little knobs here to try to make something that sounds like a piano. But it's very challenging to do that on something like this, so it didn't. It's kind of boring. It's kind of a boring, sterile, very sterile sound. All right, I'm still looking for something that I just want to fill up. Okay, that's getting there actually. So what they've done here is they've sampled, and I was going to do this later in this live stream, but they've just sampled a voice or something like it, and they've this is in the imaging section, so this is an audio file here, and then they just made this into a synth patch. So we're gonna use it to fill out our sound. So far we've got. I don't want this to be front and center in the mix. I just want it to give a little like, oh, there's something happening here. You know, a little energy. It sounds very like what's the word? It sounds very kind of like the end of the world, apocalyptic. Okay, I like it. Let's do it. Let's just add it in the back of our mix here. So let's make a new sound. Let's say Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now. A little shout out to some of the old camp friends. We'll call it Apocalypse Now, and we'll go into here, and we're gonna. That's nice. I like that a lot. We're just recording chords. Sorry, I forgot to show you my keyboard there. That's okay. I'm going to get used to this, just like we're all getting used to this new lifestyle here at home. We're going to quantize this, which just means snapping it to the grid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, I like that. Actually, that was a mistake, but that sounds really nice. The little E, because it makes parallel 6, I think, on the final mix. So yeah, it's nice. Let's see if anyone is saying anything. No one's saying anything. That's cool. Cool. This is just filling out our sound. Let's start to bring this onto the timeline because we're trying to make a song. That's what our goal is. Nice. I'm liking it so far. I would like at some point in this stream to make a sound from scratch here, just so you can see, everyone can see the process. But for now, I'm just gonna use some presets because why do something? Why fix it if it ain't broke? I love these sounds. I think they sound great. We're gonna call. I like Old Vox. I think that's very fitting. We're gonna say that's what the preset is named, but we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna route it to a track now, so you see that now on our mixer we've got each instrument has its own channel, and when we mix it, we're gonna use all these faders and stuff to make it sound even better. So let's keep going. Let's build it. I think it's time for some. It's time for some drums. What do you think? Yes, I agree. You do agree. Here we go. Ha. I forgot. I have some fun sounds on here. I forgot how many All right, we're going to stick to the drums. Although we could... Uh-oh. Hey, this looks like it crashed. You know what that's a great reminder to? Save. Look at that. Look at me. I feel so on top of it. All right, this is not working. I wonder what happened. You know what it is? I wonder... Because I'm doing so much here. I'm streaming like a million audio or video feeds. I've got like... this feed, I've got like that feed going in, I've got like this new proprietary feed here, and unfortunately what this does is it just wears down on your computer system until there's nothing it can do. It is overloaded. Let's go into Task Manager here. What's happening here? Oh, we don't need malware bytes. What is that? Splice? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Well, I hope we can use my Splice library because I have some good sounds in here. That's where we're going to get all of our drum packs and samples from. But it looks like it's not working. We're going to open the client, splice.com, log in. Uh-oh. It's saying regain access. I stopped my subscription because I was like, I'm happy with the sounds that I have. I don't need any more. All right, sounds. Setting. I want to see where do I find the sounds that I already purchased, do you think? Is this, and how long should I try to get my sounds? Splice desktop not responding. That's okay. There's plenty of good sounds in here. Actually, it could be kind of a fun challenge to stick with the stock plugins in here, the stock sounds that come with. So we're going to open our good old-fashioned FPC, and we're going to switch to the Launchpad camera so you can see. There we go. Yeah, these are pretty good. I don't mind these. They're not interesting, but they're not bad. Like I'll keep it. I like that side stick a lot. I hate that kick drum though. That's awful. Wait, wonder if I can delete this, make it sound better. Oh, that made it sound way worse. Oh, I can't I can't undo. All right, let's do this. Go back. Okay. So you gotta do something like. I want it to be like, I want it to be like something more like, so like, let's see. That'd be tight. So I want like helps the beatbox for me at least. You know what would be awesome? If Splice would work, because then we could access all the awesome sounds. All right, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. We're gonna have to go to the good old-fashioned packs, drums, kicks. There's some pretty good sounds here. These are all the stock. We're looking for one that we like here. Yeah, that'll do the trick. I don't love it, but it's got too much of a high end. They call it a slave. It's like that high note here. Like, it's got this really cool, but we can EQ that out, which just means we're going to just filter out some of those higher frequencies. So it's okay. It'll do for now. So we're going to sequence this beat. We're going to call it, what should we call it? Epic. We'll call it Epic Drums. Okay, here we go. Oh, this needs to go way down. I'm going to down pitch this baby like crazy. Wait, up here. I'm growing less and less fond of this as we speak. All right. Okay. Let's route this through. Let's give it his own channel. I really want to. I have an awesome sound that I had in mind for this. So it's a real bummer that this won't. Oh, I know what the problem was. I hadn't quit it. Let's try it now. Spice sounds. Yeah, let's look for a snare. I lied. Let's look for some hats. Oh, that's hot. I need to keep that. It helps to have two different pitched hats so that you can. I wonder how you control shift. Oh, there we go. It helps to have two different little pitched hats so you can go. It just gives it a little edge of realism. Hey, did Splice Sounds ever open? Ha 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 ha. Here we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Drums. Wait. Instruments. Drums. Kicks. That's what I was looking for. I wanted that really low punch, like boom, boom. You know what I'm talking about? That's not what I'm looking for, but that's a fun sound too. I already have hats. I got some that I'm pretty happy with. It's percussion. What do we got for percussion? Yes. I want like. Oh no, that's a loop. Not what I want. This is not okay. Not okay. Stop it. Stop. All right, we're gonna fix this problem. We're gonna go Edison. We're just gonna load in. Oh my! I wish you'd stop it. I wish you'd stop. Oh God. That's so obnoxious. Okay, there we go. So what I want is just this first one. I don't want none of this. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get rid of all that. And then that's what I want. I want that one shot. I want it to be big, and I want it to be nasty. And then we're going to go back in, drag it back in. We're going to call it big shot. We'll call it thwack because it sounds like a big thwack. So we're going to go. That's so lame. Get rid of that. I don't want that anymore. We're going to. Where was that kick that I love so much? Oh, let's down pitch that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Oh. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably blowing out my microphone when I do that. Sorry, guys. So rip headphone users. Okay. Whoops. Come on. Yeah. That's got to be higher. It's got to be shorter too. Whoops. Out. No. Trim. There we go. Nice. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. We want like a roll, like. Yeah. Let's expand this so we can see it more. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you know what? I love some. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's do. Actually, I'm gonna make the hi-hats on a different line because I don't want. And I'm gonna do this in the piano roll instead of on the sequencer. So we're gonna change our. We want quarter beat. We want 16th notes, and we're gonna change this, and we're gonna switch to the paint tool. We go. Hey, why didn't it suppose this is not playing any audio? Should be. Should be. What suppose is happening? Should we give it its own channel? See if it likes that. Oh, we gotta rename it first. Hi. We'll call it Crunchy Hi-Hat. Cool. We'll call it number 2. Crunchy Hi-Hat number 2. Cool. We're going to give it its own channel, track, send it through the track mixer. We'll go wacha. Still no audio. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that could be. And updates available for Logitech options. Just let all the streamers, everyone sees now that I need to update my software. Okay, that's playing. So how come it doesn't work if I... Oh, you know why? It is. It's just the velocity is really low. Cool. Get back to where we were. Got lost, a little lost there. Okay. Actually, I want... And then I want that second crunchy hi-hat on the offbeat. No, I lied. Changed my mind. Whoops. I want like get. I want a little hat roll. What you do with a hi-hat roll. All right, so I guess we want to change the subdivision. We want to change it to quarter step. So I just dramatically increased. So I want it to be like. Yeah, I want like a little velocity increase there. Whoops. Oh no, what happened? There we go. I guess I don't want it for the whole half. I want it for just a... Yeah, that's nice. I just want a little flutter, a little butterfly. Oh, you know, it'd be great. I'm gonna change the pan, note pan. I'm gonna change it to the left, to the right. So you get that like, ha. And I'm gonna do something even crazier. I'm gonna go tika tika tika. So I'm just changing the note. But now I want the whole half, the whole half now. I've lied to you. Yeah. That's good. I'm liking this more and more. I like it. Hey. There we go. Come on. These are just I'm just setting the pan, so which ear I want it to go into. Whoops, other way. I just want to send it into each ear right now. So we're going to send it into that ear, that ear, that ear, that ear. Yeah, that's good. Just a little. Whoops. Okay. So far, I'm for this. Is that, see, now my question is, I'm doubting it now. I'm changed my mind. Sorry, everyone. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna zoom in, and we're gonna go. I liked it when it was all one note, but I am gonna change the pan still, but not as aggressively as I was doing it before. just a little softer. I just want it to flutter just like a butterfly. Just butterfly in your ear. Nice. How's the stream doing? Oh, we got some chat happening. Action chat. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Whoops. I guess I want this to go a little longer. Okay. I'm adjusting. So I want this to be, I really like these little flutters, but I want this to happen a little later. So we're just gonna Control X that bad boy. We're gonna send him over here where he belongs. Get over here. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it. I'm liking it. I feel it. This is the laborious part of the creation process, unfortunately. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's good. I like it. Cool. Let's do, okay. I like it. Let's put it in with the rest of this beat. But I don't want to put it in with the rest of the whole thing yet. There we go. Yeah. I like it. I want a little roll. I want like a, oh, I forgot we had that sound. We have this sound. Yeah. I totally forgot about this sound. I love this one. I've used this one before, and it has never disappointed me. Never. All right, where are we? I've forgotten. Wait. Oh, wait, but it needs to be a little tighter. We want, so let's do it in here. So we want to get really in the nitty gritty. In fact, I'm gonna turn off quantization if you can believe it. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I want it to be part of the snare. I want that last little smack to hit. That's good. Yeah, so altogether we got. Yeah. Oh no, it's overloaded. Dab, says Wumba Watson. Beep boop boop beep boop. Nice. Okay, moving forward. I think we should get a little. We should get this rolling. I'm ready to keep this moving. That's right. You heard me. You heard me right. So far we got. I don't like it. I know. Changed my mind. This snare has got to be way louder. Way louder. Where was it? This thing? It needs something. It needs something more too. A little 80s action there. That could be fun. Alright. That's fun. Oh wait, what if we use this? What is this tuned to? Maybe we could tune this. Hold on. I keep forgetting to do this for y'all so you can see. So I'm just sampling this piece. Does not work. That is at least the answer. At least we got a definitive answer there. But it works great as a little. Okay. And I don't like these like oohs, I don't like them hanging over. So I just want to bring this way down. Yeah. Shika shika. Yeah, that's nice. Shika shika. Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's just hear this. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I want that kick to just like, I want to feel it in your sternum. Yeah, let's give that bad boy. Wait, what is he in? Channel 7? He's going through channel 7 right now. We're going to put a compressor on him. Yeah. So I'm also going to sidechain this, which is a mixing technique that takes forever, but it sounds really good, and I'll do that later. So, but not right now. But for now, and that would make that makes all the other volume come down of all the other sounds. So the kick sounds louder, but you don't actually have to make it louder because it's bringing down everything else automatically, which is really nice and helpful, and something that's aided by digital tools like FL Studio, which is what we're using right now. So, but I like this. Right, it sounded good so far. A little beat that we've gotten on. But I think it needs a little bass. It's long overdue for some bass. And I'm actually going to do it from scratch because I didn't love, there's this other, I used last session, I used this thing called, this preset I really like called Fate O Fate, which is, you can't even hear it. Wait, it's too low. It's too low. Wait, is it going through? I can't hear it in my headphones. So it means you definitely can't hear it, but it's going through. Wait, I think it's just really quiet. Oh yeah, it's just really quiet. Yeah, it sounds good. It's got that noise like, but what I don't love about it is that it drops the pitch. So this is, if you look at the pitch envelope, and I just could not get it to sound to pitch right. So we're gonna actually go presets, default. We're gonna just start from the very beginning with a sound. So when you open, this is Harmor, the plugin, which is one of my favorites. Let's make sure we still got people here. Oh, we got viewers. Nice. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this is interesting, and I hope you're having a lovely evening and a safe time. Okay, so this is from scratch. So it's default. It's just a saw wave, and this is the mix envelope. This is a square wave over here. So named because it looks like a square. That's what it sounds like. It's kind of like that super blippy, like Daft Punk, like Neurowave sound, or like what's that genre? Vaporwave. That's like the vaporwave sound is the square wave, but we're gonna go saw because I just want it to hit really low. I'm gonna turn down the low pass on this. This is just a frequency. It means I'm only letting through the low frequencies. This is really quiet. I wonder if I can turn this up. Oh, I can. Pre and post. Let's turn this way up. Let's turn it up, all the way up, baby. And I'm going to turn on the compression right now. So compression just means it's we're raising up all the levels to the same amount. Yep. Okay, so we want it to hit really low and really hard. So we want it to go. So the question is, how will we do that? Well, we're going to start with a volume envelope. So all this is when I push down a key, here you go. When I push down a key, there's something you can see. It triggers that envelope there. So, and then when I let go of the key, it jumps to the end of the envelope, and you can see it's marked by a D and an S. But I don't know why. I feel like it should be, oh, it's sustain. I see. This is the sustain, and this is the, I guess, I don't know what that's, I don't know why there's a D. I feel like it should be attack. Okay. All good. So I want it to start right from the top. I want it to, when I press, I want it to go right in, and when I end, I want it to cut up pretty much right away. Pretty much, but we'll give it a little bit of a tail, a little more generous with it. So these are all the different envelopes, and the reason why I love this plugin so much, and the reason why it's so powerful, is because you can there's so many controls. Like there are so many different things that you can control within this. So right now, we want to give it that like punchy low end, and so we've got something that sounds okay, but we're gonna experiment. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do to try and get something that sounds like that preset I love so much is I'm gonna open up a second one, and then I'm gonna keep it next door. So we'll say hello friend. There's a second one over here, and we're going to set this one to the preset. And we're going to compare how ours, which is built from scratch, from the bottom up, or was it? Bass, differs from this one. Okay, so here they've got a totally different timbre, which is okay. We're just going to stick with our timbre because I like a good old saw wave. They've got like this funky other thing going on. Actually, let's try it. Try shifting the envelope a little bit. Give it a little more. I'm not super familiar with this, with how this works. But it sounds a little better, I guess. I guess. Maybe. Well, let's see how they did it. FX timbre 1 and 2 mix. Oh, I see. All right, let's see what else they did. Harmonizer, they add a little harmonizer, which just means that it adds a little top note on top to give it a little shine. And they added a little prism, but we're not going to do that because I don't like that effect. It just makes it sound ugly. It's like makes it sound like wah, really bad. What else have they done? We want something that sounds similar, but we don't want that silly pitch problem that they had. So let's see, they've adjusted harmonic blur. So let's try doing that ourselves. So this is the blur. That sounded better already. So if we just drop this the octave here, that sounded pretty good. I like that so far. Maybe we'll give it a little prism just to make it interesting. I like it. A little harmonizer to give it some top end. We're gonna give it a little I like a phaser, but I like it if you turn the speed down to 0 and you just keep it steady. Do you hear that sound changed? Let's make it a little wider. A lot of this is just trial and error. Just seeing, what you like, what sounds good, what doesn't. You can kind of go across the line here with this plugin. This is Unison, so this makes many different voices in the of this sound, which is not what the sound we're looking for right now. That gives it that kind of phasey, like, which you'd hear in like a lot of pop songs. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. I think let's give it a little this pluck effect. Maybe I'll go a little lighter on the phaser here. Okay, it's looking good. So what I'm trying to get is I want to get that sweep, like that really nice. Wow. Yeah. So I'm trying to get that. Okay. Let's make a new channel. Okay. Back on the road. We're back on the road. We'll call this sub bass. Yeah, that's really nice. If we can boost that volume, it's gonna be really tasty. Okay. We've created a monster. Okay, here we go. Let's just record this. So we want actually, I'm not gonna record. I'm just gonna go right into the pattern. So we're gonna go. So what do we want? Let's think. we want? Do we want like a, or do we want like a? I'm trying to decide. We want like. I think we want like Scott, like. So we want a rest. So let's go. Oh, we want to change our. Let's change it to half beat here. Change our quantization. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Let's change it to quarter beat. But we're gonna slide up to this note, so we're gonna go. I'll make a slide back down, if you can believe it. Yeah, that's tight. Yeah. Sophia. Oh, it's way too loud. We have to mix this bad boy in. But for now, let's just call him Sub. Let's give him a track on the mixer. All right, that's nice. Uh-oh. Didn't work. Oh, there we go. Do you think we want it like down? I think we do. I don't want it to go back down. Yeah. Maybe even shorter. No, I want it longer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'm trying to decide how I wanted this to go. Sorry, I was a little quiet for a second. Okay. Yeah. 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 I just want a little. This is too low, really, for you to really hear. So I think we just want it to give it a little bit of like. We just want to hear you that it can go there, but we don't want it to make it actually go there because it's not even like music. It's just like wah. You know how it is. You know how it is. Okay, here we go. Oops, too fast. Except I want it to be like. I can't get it right. I want it to be like the whole time, I guess. Wait. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yeah. I love really interesting and dynamic sublines because I think it just brings so much attention and interesting, like musical interest and melodic interest to the low end, which is not something that you usually have. Yeah, some good, I think, hip hop these days incorporates some interesting dynamics to the low end, but a lot of times it's just like, oh, I'm not allowed to play any music here, I don't think, because I'll get sued by everyone who owns the music. But a lot of like modern hip hop or rap, the bass line is not very interesting. It usually is just there to exist as a low end, so you have something that'll bump when you turn up your subwoofer or something. Okay, let's switch back to us. or like. I gotta hear it with the rest of the song. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And then we got hit really hard on this next one. What is an A? I've forgotten the chords. Oh, our beat cut out. Whoops. Where'd it go? Ah! 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 Oh, I'm on the wrong track. Here we go. Yeah, I think let's keep it simple on this note for now. So, yeah. Oh, you know what I'm just hearing? I'm sorry. I know I'm totally getting distracted, but you know, it'd be so tight is if we had a little like on those choir ahs. Like if we did something like I have a special effect which I pull out only on special occasions and past 9 o'clock, which it is. It's past 9 o'clock, so that means it's time for us to get funky with Effector. An Effector is a little effects module which just got all sorts of little things in here, but we are right now going to just set it to now I've forgotten which one it is, but maybe trance. Wait. Yeah. Wait. I gotta turn it up so I can hear it a little better. It's just making the volume bounce a little bit, so we just get a little more rhythmic interest with this kind of like thing that's just sitting in the back. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Wait, let's hear it without the metronome. So that just drives home the rhythm in this which is not really that interesting. Like this thing, they're just chords with this like really cheesy sound. We're gonna hit that save button so I don't lose my work like I did last time. This is happening too fast. Wait, no, it's good. Yeah, let's get it up the octave. And then we'll go. Let's hit that fifth. So we'll go. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So harmonically, what we're doing here is it would be we're gonna do the chord is it's a B major. Sorry. It's B dominant 7, and we're going to do over F sharp. So B dominant 7 over the F sharp is the fifth in this B scale degree. It's the fifth scale degree in the B major scale. So we're going to do B dominant 7 over F sharp. So it has that nice like. All right, can you hear me now? Hold on, let's see. Let's do a little music theory on you. So this would be. Wait, this is a terrible sound. I gotta get a real. Let's get a little keyboard in here. Okay. What? It's not playing any sound. Oh, you know why? Because my dynamics are turned. Okay, that's fine. Forget it. We'll just go back to our thing. Okay, but anyway, what I was saying was, if we want the to sound like we want this. The B is the 5th scale degree in the. Oh, I gotta show you my keys. Sorry, I know this is taking a while. And it's not very interesting, music theory, but I think it's interesting. Okay, so we're in E minor. That's the key that we're in. And B, this is the chord that we're thinking now. This is a B dominant 7. Oh, you can see that a little better. This is a B dominant 7 chord, and which leads the ear back to E minor. It sounds like it goes back to there. Okay, so what we do is if we land on this B dominant 7 over F sharp, do you hear how it makes it more interesting? Like instead of just going like, if this is over B, but this is over the 5th. The 5th scale degree of the 5th is the 2nd of the dominant. So if I go from, so I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but if I go B dominant 7 over F sharp, the bass now leads us back to Do, which is E. So all that to say, I want this to hit on an F sharp and not just a B. Where'd it go? Okay. Ah. Wow. I love this. Ooh. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. Haha. Hello. Hi, friends. No, too low. We went too far. We won't go there again. Hey, it keeps telling me an update's available for Logitech options, apparently. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I like it so far. I think the trouble for this is going to be keeping the sub bass in the mix, and because it can frequently get overwhelming, and a lot of times when people are listening to music, they have their headphones turned on the bass, or their headphones are branded as like, we are bass boosted or something. So you really got to be careful with this low end during the creation process and the mixing process, so that it sounds good on all headphones, even the ones that are like stupid amounts of bass. So, but for now, it sounds okay. I'm totally not liking the decision I made here in the beginning. So we're going to have a hit right on the E. Whoops. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, okay, it sounded better. So let's get into we've kind of just filled out the shell. We've done some bass, we've done some chords-ish kind of that sit in the background, but there's something really interesting in this. And but I think what a lot of people so what would make this interesting would be if we had now a vocalist or a rapper or something. And I thought about in this stream writing some words here, and we could perform it, but and I might do that. The night is still young here, but I think for now let's just get a main lick on this. Let's get something that's melodically interesting, that will pique the listener's interest. So now we get to play around. This is the fun part. So here's the deal, is this keyboard not only produces MIDI data, which is what I've been recording into the software, it also produces actual sounds, and it has a lot of awesome sounds in it, like hundreds and hundreds, but there's something wrong with the output port on this. So it doesn't make sound, like it has this hum underneath it, which I don't love. So all that to say is I'm hoping to get all these sounds working at some point, so we can access the amazing bank of synths that it has there. But in the meantime, we're just going to stick to our MIDI controllers and plugins. Okay, so we want something that shines through the mix, and I think actually let's go to Harmless. So Harmless is a plugin that I really like. It's the younger brother to Harmore, which was the plugin that I showed you, and it's a little simpler, not quite as hard. It's a little easier to understand, but there's some sounds here that I think are a little more in line with what we want to do. Oh, that's a nice sound, but that's not what we're gonna use. Are we like way octave down or something? Apparently so. That's a weird sound. Yeah, what in the world is this? Are these all the same? Okay, maybe this isn't what we're looking for. I have to go back on my... I love that. So what makes that super wide sliding sound that sounds so disgusting, and I kind of like it too, is it's called Portamento, and it's similar on this plugin, but I can't recall. Oh, here it is. Actually, they had it on legato, which is totally different, but Portamento sounds like this. It's kind of nasty. I like it, but let's just turn it on a little, not quite as long. Okay, we're in E minor. Gotta reset. We can do a little John, like. Yeah, yeah. Right. I'm gonna bump the octave up here. Switch to my MIDI so you can see. But we want something that's a little less like an arpeggio and something that's a little more melodic, so. Oh, that's so loud. It's too loud. It's too loud for me. I like this. I'm gonna keep it. I like the name too. Let's keep the little fatty and let's just turn it down. Okay, that was good fun. I had a good time with that. That's the fun part of music production, is you just get to riff on it like this. Okay. Let's get real. So I was thinking like, I'm gonna adjust the sound because it's a little It's a little, the attack is a little too slow. I want to, it's a little faster. I really like, I kind of like that. It's a little too sharp. Let's bring it down. Okay, let's get, what's this? I love that phaser. Let's get more. Oh, that's so nice. Let's just give it a little note up. Let's give it a little reverb. Nope, I don't like that. Let's give it a little reverb. Yeah, it sounds like there's like a sub underneath, which I'm not a fan of. It sounds like there's something. Oh, did I call it or did I call it? Haha. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, that would explain why it was so... I want to give it a little sharper, a little more edge to it. Yeah, a little less edge. Too much. And I definitely need that pulse, that like effector pulse that we were doing earlier. Definitely need that. Too slow. Or too fast. Ah! Too fast. That's what we had before, but I think I went half as fast. Yeah. And I don't want it quite as clear. I just want it to kind of like yeah, it's nice. Okay, here we go. So let's I'm sick of this beat. Let's just, there we go. I was recording under the sub bass track. Don't do that. Okay, stop recording. Okay, pattern 6. Wait. Okay, pattern 6. We're gonna set this as lead for now. It's too many exclamation points. Okay, for now, because I like it, but it could change. Here we go. I still forgot to start on the metronome. Silly me. Totally goofed it up. That's fine. I'm gonna change that last note. I just messed up. Okay, let's quantize this. Oh, except I've got these little flams, these little grace notes, so it's gonna be tough to quantize. But I think for now, well, eighth notes. So we'll quantize for now to half beat. So we'll hit. Wait. Here we go. Okay, let's try it. So Control Q. So it's. See, that's where it didn't like that. Yeah. Da-da-ba-da-dum. So we're gonna fix that later. Da-da-ba-da-dum. I want that little. And I don't want this to go on as long. Ah, so nasty. Alright, this is where I need your help. I can't decide if this is, if we want a monophonic sound, so if we want there to be only one sound at once, or if you like this major seventh that we've gone on here, this spread. You can, in the chat here, let me know if you want that. I'll leave it open-ended for now. When the 30-second delay hits, you can text if you want it like this, or if you want it to something like this. If you want it like this, up to you. But I'll leave it like this for now. And if anyone says otherwise, then we'll change it. Moo, da da, bo. That's what I meant to play, but I didn't play it. Except does that work? Alright, we'll see if that works. I don't know if it will. Does that work? You know, it does, but it doesn't work with the F sharp. And I know I went on that whole lecture about how I want it to be on the F sharp, but I want that melody note way more than I do. So I'm gonna hit this right on that. So we're gonna go. Way too loud. I gotta turn this way down. Okay, sounded good. I think we need to move it forward. And you know what I might do is I might leave this, depending on how long I want the stream to go. I might. So as far as song form goes, I was thinking this needs some. It needs some words. It needs some rap, or it needs some melody. But and it needs a little more. But let's finish the production up first for at least the core elements of the beat, and then perhaps I can write some words, or I can write some stuff, and then I'll in another stream we'll all record it together. I'll record myself singing or rapping over it, and we can do it that way. But for now, let's finish up at least the core elements. This is minus mixing or any kind of finishing touches. So let's finish up. Let's just listen to it one more time and see. Oh, it auto-saved for me. Thank you, friend. I'm gonna save myself. Let's just hear what it needs. You know what I need? I'm hearing it right now. It needs a or like a and we're gonna go to our old friend 3x OSC. Stands for 3x oscillator, which means there are 3 things in this that make sound, and each oscillator it can be a sine. This is a sine wave, this little curve thing. It could be a square wave, looks like aforementioned because it's square. Whatever that is, some kind of hybrid that I don't know. It could be open your own custom wave file, or it can be noise. Is that noise? Oh, it's noise. Or a sine. Now you're catching me not knowing all the names of all these, but they make different sounds. So you can hear, like, if I switch all 3 oscillators. Oh, it's quiet as heck. You know why? I'm realizing because I have to change the velocity sensitivity. Trying to decide, is this something that I want to do now? I'm going to do it right now. So bear with me for just 1 second while I fix this. We're going to go to the menu on this. We're going to go, this thing has one of those super annoying bureaucratic menus on it where that like makes no intuitive sense, and I encourage any up and coming user interface design majors or people who study it sorry, I'm trying to talk and navigate this terrible interface at once. Okay, that's a project for later. That's not a project for right now. What I'm trying to do is adjust that. I have it set right now so that the velocity coming in is preset at a specific velocity, which means that instead of like, when you play a piano, it plays different volumes. It's playing the same volume, and the volume is really quiet. So that's why it's annoying when I'm playing this, and you see how there's sound coming out here. You can see on my mixer track, there's sound there, but it's really quiet because the stuff that's coming. Oh, here you go. Velocity set. If you look in this corner of my screen over here, it says the data coming in, the velocity is 7. Which is really low. It's out of 100. So you're getting 7/100ths of a real sound right now. Annoying as heck, but we're going to do what we got to do, and I'll fix that for next stream. We're going to just crank this up, I guess. Crank up the volume. Let's send it through its own channel. So we'll go, chaw, 3XOSC. We'll just put a compressor on this, I guess. Do I want to do that? Oh, I was making a bee-wee-woo. I forgot. Okay, so let's go here. You can see I'm running at the end of a long day here. Okay, so we got. Okay, so I can still click on this little keyboard here. So it sounds like that nice little thing. So that's nice, but I want to go bee-wee-wee-wee-wee-wee-wee-wee. So we're gonna go to the pitch. We're gonna turn on the envelope, and we want to turn on. The LFO, we want it to amount. You know what I'm realizing? This is not the plugin for this task. So I want it to go. So if I increase it. Whoa, that's too fast. That's good. Oh, sorry. Okay, we can do that. What if I change that? That's such a funny sound. I'm gonna hear this in my dreams. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to just put a single note. We're gonna call this B-U-U-U. That's how you spell it. That's the proper terminology. And we're going to go into piano roll, and we're going to just go C. Just turn on a C5. Oh, but we're going to turn this way up, and we're going to turn on to it. Wait, we're going to go way higher. Okay. And I want to change note 5 channel pitch. Can I do this? Let's see. What's the best way to do this? What if I do this? Okay, that's getting there. I'm realizing I have to zoom out here on my little channel pitch indicator. All right, here we go. What if I go like... Okay, and I want the volume to do the same. Channel volume. But I want it to be like... Whoops. I want it to be something like... I want it to kind of fade out. Whoops. This is a really hard tool to navigate. Okay, that's good. So we got our little... It's got all these little wavy things on it. So we're going to go... If we hit it... That's so silly. Okay, we got to make this sit way in the back, and I wanted to, but one more thing I got to do with this effect before we say goodbye is I got to make it do a little shnikes. Where is it? I've forgotten. It's a stereo shaper. Haha, I found it. Okay, so whoops. So what I want to do is to make it sound in my headphones like it's going like wee wee. It's like it's playing at two sides at once. So like it's playing in my right ear and it's playing in my left ear. So what I'm gonna do is turn these all the way down, or I might give them a little variation. So if you're wearing headphones, you might be able to hear the difference. There's lots of science behind this that, frankly, I don't know. But I just kind of play around with these dials until I get something that I like. It's your left channel, it's your right channel. But apart from that, it has to do something to do with inverting the signal. Okay, that's good. We'll call it a day. And then I want to... I'm just EQing. It's just quickly doing some EQ on it. Actually, I'm gonna do some reverb. That's one thing we've been missing this whole session is I haven't really done any reverb because that's more of a mixing tool. That's not really a production tool. Oh, you know it'd be so funny? We should get a delay on this thing. You know, this is a new... Oh, no! We lost a camera. That's so sad. Wait, let's see what happens if we cut to the camera now. Let's see. Oh, oh well, that's okay. If that's the worst thing that happens during the stream as far as technically, then I'll take it. This is a Fruity Delay 3 is a new plugin that I'm not used to. But I am used to... Fruity Delay 2, which I don't know why they felt the need to make another one. I thought this one was pretty good. But we're just gonna... It's so silly. So I'm just adjusting the frequency cutoff, so we would just want the low end of this sound. And I want ping pong, which means it goes beep 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 beep, and it goes beep wee 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 wee, and then I want the volume to be a little louder. I think the whole thing has got to be a little quieter, so I'm just going to turn down the volume of the actual effect here on the mixer rack. So let's hear how this sounds. This could be so silly, and I might have just wasted like 10 minutes. It wasn't silly, but it needs to come down definitely a lot. Okay, and then we'll do one more thing, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night here. But one more thing I want to do is save, of course. Always gotta save because I don't want to lose it again. And then I just want a little. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Just one more little shining touch. Let's put in something crazy. Let's do a little Bob Ross move here at the end where he does something that you totally weren't expecting. And yet somehow it still sounds good. That's our hope that it still sounds good. I like that, except I don't want the pizzicato sound. Let's see if we can get an orchestral one. It's so quiet because my stupid keyboard. Which now, if you're interested in seeing the keyboard, you can now get a really awesome view of the ground. So let's go like this. I said this is gonna be like big and bold though, so I guess I gotta deliver. Okay, let's make a new track. Let's go big and bold strings. We'll go, or we'll go. Actually, I'm gonna do this not on the keyboard because it's so freaking quiet. And so we'll go. We'll change our quantization here to a quarter beat. Oh, it's. Oh, you know, the sound isn't going to work after all, but no biggies because it has too much delay on it. But it's no biggie. We're going to switch back to our pizzicato sound. Oh, what a great sound. Yeah, you know what we should do? I'm going to move this whole, watch me. I'm going to move this whole thing back so it goes like this. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Right, so dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's nice. One, two. Da 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 dun. I'm thinking like. Da 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 dun. Wait. 2. 1, 2. Da-da-da-da-dun. Wait, I messed it up. Da-da-da-da-dun. We just hit a singular pizzicato hit. This is pizzicato. So if you're not familiar with the actual orchestral term, it's when you take a string instrument and you just press the little bow, or you use your fingers instead of using a bow, and it makes this like nice like. It's kind of used in a lot of like video game music, or like if something is supposed to be like fast action, but here we're using it not where it's supposed to. Whoops. Bim, bim. Oh, that's kind of fun. Cool. I like it. So that was my little finish here. Let's listen to it. Okay, save, and we'll do our final listen before we wrap up for the night. Here we go. Oh, we'll add on our lead just for now. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I hope everyone has a lovely and safe time in their life and in their homes and in their work. Best wishes, everyone. Have a great one.